So, hello everyone, and today I'll be teaching you how to solve a pyraminx, and I'm in a weird angle. So yeah, pyraminx is a pyramid, obviously, and I decided to make this video because I am bored, and I promised myself I'd make this, and it's Friday, and I have algebra homework, which is not necessary to be saying. But anyways, for solving a pyraminx, what you're basically doing is you're solving basically this octagon, I don't even know, shape right here. Not the tips. You're not solving tips, you're basically solving everything else. So there's 4 colors to the pyraminx. There's green, blue, red, and yellow. And my pyraminx is a QJ pyraminx, and you can get these from different places: eBay, Amazon, speedcubeshop.com. Cute for you, I think. Yeah, but I'll just post the links in the bottom. And there's my 30x30x4. Alright. So let's just get it up to the mixing, and I'm at a weird angle, so, as I said before, so it's going to be really hard for me to do this. So let's mix up. Alright, now once you have your pyraminx mixed up, for time purposes, we're just gonna solve the yellow side, and that's what I solve, and I think it's just easy. If you solve white or yellow on a regular 3x3, then it's just easier. But I guess you can solve another color, but I just suggest yellow. But you should be multicolored. I don't even know how to say it. Multicolored on pyraminxes. So just for time purposes, let's just solve yellow. Now, since we're solving yellow, you want to find the tip that does not have yellow. In this case, it's this one. It should be blue, green, red, unless you have a weird other color scheme. And basically, you're finding the tip that does not have the color you're solving. So what we're doing is just just gonna mix that tip up. So you find that tip, and right under it, that's where your yellow or whatever color you're solving should be. And the first part of solving it is getting the centers solved, and the centers are the pieces that are connected to the tips. This is one, that's one, and that's one. Yeah. Oh my god, fail. So what you do, you just basically turn the right and left pieces until you get them all lined up. One here, here, here. And once you do that, it solves all the rest of the pieces. The reason for that is because all the centers are connected. Yellow, right? You can see it's connected. And the blue, yeah, etc. From there, you want to solve the edges, and this is completely like a 3x3, probably even easier. So the first thing you want to do is find, well, if you're, you could solve the tips if you want. So just solve the tips. So now you know which edge goes where. So you can tell this is the red, blue, and green. So first you find an edge that goes where it's supposed to go. In this case, I found a green, yellow piece. Yeah, green, yellow. And now now it's facing towards me on the left, so I want it to face away. So where the green's showing, I'd pull the side up that I want where to put it. In this case, I want to put it on the left side and connect it and put down. That shouldn't mess up anything. Yeah. Let me do this real quick. Oh wait, I'll do that. So you keep doing this, or wait. If the yellow side is on the right side, you turn it to the left, where the blue's facing you, or whatever color the other color's facing you. Turn the right side up this time and turn it back and down. And keep doing that, and you have the whole layer solved. Sometimes you have it where you probably have a whole side correct, but the pieces are in the wrong place, or they're flipped. Let me show you a flipped example where it's flipped. What you basically do from there, you just pretend this piece is supposed to go here, and you switch it. And that could go for anything. Yeah. So, and then you just go from there and solve it. Now once you solve the first layer, match up the centers to where they're supposed to be and solve your tip if it's not solved. Now there's 5 different cases you can have. I believe 5. I don't know which one comes up more. I don't even know if one comes up more than another. But first stage or whatever, I already forgot what to call it, is when they're in the correct spots. The edge, everything's correct except for 2 edges, and they're flipped. What you want to do there is you want to solve whichever edge first. You want to solve the right edge first. Put it down and move the top to the left. Then, well, you can make this like an algorithm pretty much, where right inversed, top, left inversed, top inversed, or U, left, top inversed, UI, R, and U. And that solves a cube, or pyraminx. The next phase you can have is where there's 3 pieces incorrectly oriented, but 2 of them, to where it's solved, like two of them are correctly orientated, but they're not placed in the right, permutated the right way, I guess you can say that. And there's one that is messed up and not right at all. So you want to place the one that is not correct on the back, right here, and have one that is, well, so you want to have it, the one that's not correct on the back, and first you want to see, is the incorrect color on the left or on the right? In this case, it's on the left. So if it's on the left, you do left, right inversed, left inversed, right, U, right, UI, right inversed, and it solves the cube. The next case is the same thing, except where the thing is, the incorrect piece is on the right. You do the same thing, except you go right inversed, left, right, left inversed, UI, left inversed, U, left. The next case you can have is where the next case is where everything's correct except for the edges. The first thing you want to do is line up all the edges, or not the edges, line up all the centers correctly, and notice where the edges are supposed to go. The edges are supposed to go clockwise. So you pick a side, any side, because they're all going clockwise, and you do a right inversed. Now, since all of them are supposed to go counterclockwise, you go opposite of that. You go counterclockwise, which is UI. And then you do R, UI, RI, UI, RI. And that solves the cube. Last case you can have, and something just fell. The last case you can have is where it's the same thing, except they need to go counterclockwise. So line up all the centers and find the right side again. Do an RI, except go counterclockwise, or clockwise this time. So clockwise, R, clockwise, RI, clockwise, and R. And that's how you solve a pyraminx. If I left anything out, or there's something you don't understand, message me or comment below.